Hey gang, I'm Crooker for Crooker Plays, and we are back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 8 Road to Stable version, kind of near the brand new Greater Lake Crooker, or I guess I can call it Greater Lake Crooker. I think we're going to do that right now. Map. Whoops, map. We'll do it right there. How do you do that? Right click? Oh yeah, there we go. Greater Lake Crooker. This is a Great Lake Crooker. It's one of the Great Lakes. And we're going to put a pin on it. We're going to show on HUD. And there we are. So that's Great Lake. What did I call it? Great Lake Crooker. Great Lake Crooker. Okay. Now, we are on the hunt for silicon in Silicon Valley here, or so-called. There's not a whole lot of it, but I did find this little wreckage. So we'll see if we can find anything interesting in here. See if the devs have made the POI loot any better. Nope. Not better at all. And it always seems every time I start a new game, I'm struggling to find... What was that? Did I just hear a beast? Every time I start a new game, I'm struggling to find one core element or ore. I can't... You know, I played a little bit on my multiplayer server, and I could not find iron anywhere. It took me, seriously, it took me running around for half an hour. It doesn't help that these planets are 60 times huger. I ran around for half an hour looking for iron. I could not find any surface iron until I eventually did after wandering around for so long. Now it's going to be silicon. I want to find some silicon lying around, and I could not find it. It is making me upset. Oh, hello. So, there's a brain plant. And there's a nice little dinosaur. Happy little dino. But no silicone anywhere. Ugh, excuse me. If I made you yawn there, I apologize. I know yawning is contagious. Yoink. Alright. Where the heck is this silicone? Now, I haven't decided or determined, I guess. I haven't determined if surface ore, like iron or copper or whatever, grows in specific biomes or not. So like I seem to find a lot of silicon in the biome, but I don't know if that's programmatic or if that's just luck, and it could be either or both. But luck is not my way because I can't find any silicon, and if I can't find that, I can't build a starter base, and I can't build my base in this game. And all I should need is one or two. As soon as I'm not looking for it, I will find hundreds of silicon lying around. But when I'm looking for it, that's when it doesn't appear anywhere. Oh. Just give me a few. what is this? Oh, is that one of those brain plants? Confetti moss scrapings. And, oh, grain. And, oh, spice. Or herbs. What is it? Natural stimulant. Is that what that was? Come on, give me some silicon. That's all I ask. Oh, look, here's lesser lake crooker. Or Crooker Pond. But I want that to be that thing. So this is Crooker Pond, yes. Okay, good. Glad that's out of the way. Level 3 is reached. Just give me some silicon. Thought I saw something over here. Okay, so we fast forwarded quite a bit, and we are still on the hunt for some silicone. But in the meantime, I have put together a few things. I have built a motorcycle. And gained up a couple of levels so that I can pull in my base. So what we're going to be doing now is scanning or scouting out a new base location. And it's looking pretty good over here. Let's take a look. Now, I'm recording this voiceover after the fact. I was recording some of this video this morning, but because my house wasn't quiet, I didn't do any voiceovers. So if it sounds like my voiceover is a little bit disjointed from the video, that's probably why. Let's grab some iron here. And this looks like a pretty half-decent location to build a base. So we're going to place down our base starter, and we're going to plop it right down here. Oops. Right here, and just drop it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. And boom. So our base is down. Now we're going to run out of the way a little bit because when we bring in the base, it's going to occupy some real estate. So I'm just moving out an ample amount of space so I can put down my HV starter block. And now we are going to go out and do the files. I'll be right back. All right, we have imported our base and we are back. So our base has come into the Release Candidate 2 version. We also have our hover vessel over there, as you can see. And the great thing about importing bases into another game is that it keeps track of all your stuff. So anything that you have inside any of the cargo boxes and stuff, the ammo boxes and all that comes across perfectly. The one thing that doesn't get imported when you bring vehicles and bases and stuff like that in from another game, or importing them manually via the file manipulation, is the way that you've organized your devices. So, for example, this one isn't a great example because it's fairly simple, but in my main base, like, I would have this labeled as survival gear. And so it doesn't bring any of your organization, any of your categorization, or any of the titles in. So you're gonna have to kind of auto group them and then do it again. But it's that's minor, given the fact that, you know, I just started the game. I'm only at level 5 right now, but I brought all of my equipment, all of my stuff across, so I have a leg up in terms of all the resources and stuff that I have. I've also brought my small vessel in, so now all of my vehicles are here. My small vessel is here. My HV hover vehicle, SV, and base are all here. So depending on when they decide to bring in the Alpha 8 stable, I'm not going to do a whole ton of work on my base until that has been stabilized, and then I'll be able to fix my base. So for now, it looks like I have been in a bit of a kerfuffle here, and I think the reason is if a drone attacks from this side, because my base here, my turrets are on top of my garden, but my base is a little bit tall. So and I have my landing pad on top of the base here. I think what I might do is put my landing pad here, and put my turrets on top of here, and then they have high ground so that they can kill any drones that come in. So that is basically my base import into the new game. The terrain now isn't nearly as ganked as it was in my old game, with the grass being on a different level and all that kind of stuff, and everything is as it should be. So we're gonna cut it here, and in the next episode we're going to be opening up some of the map and refinding some POIs, refinding some resources, and pretty much seeing what we got in this base. So for I'm Crooker for Crooker Plays at the base of Great Lake Crooker, and I guess we're out of here for now. We'll catch you on the flip. Thanks for watching.